So if I was to think about your questions, to make sure I get it, you tell them that they have to pay before you send it over to them. But if they buy two, they can get it.
They can get the free delivery with
Okay.
every other gift. Will it
Okay.
drive customers away? Because since we are trying to implement customers paying before we deliver, can we try that?
Okay. So the way I would think about it is this. It doesn't matter if they are buying 1, 2, 10, or 50. You always, right now, you always want to ask them to pay something before you deliver to them. Doesn't matter, right? First of all, you start by saying fulfillment. If they say, fulfillment, really, some people will just pay. That's the truth. If you've not tried it, you don't know. Some people will just pay and say, oh, really? And as long as you go and watch the training I did on it, you basically see why they will pay. Okay. It's not magic. It's all about what you say, how you say it, that makes them pay. Okay. So I did a part 1 and part 2 training on this. If you do watch it, you discover the reason why they pay is because of trust. So once they trust you enough, they pay. Some people say, I will never pay online. That is fine. You move to the next level and you basically say, okay, you have to pay part payment. Now, some people say they want to pay part payment. They want you to bring it first. Then you basically say the person should assure you that they're going to be available, blah, 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 and then you do the whole thing. But they say higher percentage who will pay you because you ask them than if you don't ask them at all. That's number 1. Number 2 is if they buy one, it's still profit in the business, totally. They still can pay part payment, they can pay full payment, or they're very serious, they can wait to collect the stuff. 5K, 10K profit is really nothing. 20K profit might be nothing. But in the grand scheme of things, you don't want to like chase customer away because they can't pay, because this is the business model. If you were to do e-commerce the right way or the way it was meant to be done, you have to build your brand first. Like you have to use months to build your brand first. Where it's the first getting your first customer. But we are leveraging ads to actually get customers that don't even know us to pay. And the reason why they are paying us is because we are actually doing the thing of no risk or we pay on delivery. Okay, so we always have to remind ourselves that this is the reason why you have a business, mostly when you're in the beginning stage. Once you get established, now you can start saying, okay, yes, you must pay. But what I want you to do is, if you go through this training I did on product delivery, you basically understand why this is important, that you have the trust factor first before you start saying, I want you to pay. Okay? So it's very important. But yes, your point is still the same thing. Yes, you want to ask both of them to pay.
Okay. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. So I'm just thinking how I'm going to implement it because of the one challenge. On my ad currently, on my videos, I'd already mentioned it's free delivery. So if I'm to implement this, it means I will have to create new creatives before I start implementing it. So that it doesn't seem you mentioned it's free delivery. So why are you not telling us to buy up to this number or this amount before you get free delivery? It can be very smart.
It's like the objection of payment on delivery, and you're telling me to pay deposit. It's still payment on delivery. You're just paying a 5,000 naira deposit, so our logistic guys can bring it over to you. See the point? It's the same free delivery. I remember the first time I saw an offer. Someone was like, get a free sample when you buy our products. So get a free sample of this product. Then I went in to buy a product and they say you have to, for you to get the sample, you have to buy one of the products. And I was like, oh, makes sense. So I have to buy one before I get the sample. Yeah, you're still getting the sample, but you're just getting it. Just like a way to bring people in. I don't know if that's what marketing is at the end of the day. Think about it. You bring people in and then you convince them. If we told everybody the price of our product and say, this is the price of this product, this is what it can do for you, or bring it to your house, most people will not buy. But you're like putting your best foot forward. And that's what marketing is at the end of the day. Then people come in and then you sell to them. See the point? So that's the way you want to think about it, basically. You don't have to change anything in your creatives at all.
Try it out. And then let me also ask, we can also let our customer service people aware of it now so that they can also say this on the phone now, at least.
Yeah, it's a must. It's a must. So people will ask, the question people will ask you guys, what they asked us multiple times was, so how much is the delivery? And then you just say it's 5,000 there. And like, oh, 5,000 there. Oh, okay. So you're adding the 5,000 on top of the product, right? And this, you say yes. And then you're like, oh, I just wish it was not there. So you now say, if you are very serious, what we can do today is we can pay the delivery fee for you, but you have to make a deposit so we can bring product to you. So it's like leverage. It's like reverse psychology. You are paying their delivery for free. All they have to do is deposit and they're serious. And then you send the product over to them. You'll be shocked how much customers love to cheat you. Every customer who buy food online know they pay for delivery.
Yeah.
So when they know they are going to pay for delivery for buying one, and now you are saying, oh, if you don't want to pay, we can pay for you. However, you will basically pay the deposit so we can bring it over to you for the products. And then it's just like, oh, really? Okay. So please hope people are not a scam or hope this is, and they'll just do those normal talk and then say account number and they pay the deposit and they start. The main thing is once they pay deposit, please follow up with them. Thank you very much. We'll start processing this right now and then just send them like 2 or 3 messages and that's all.
Thank you so much for this clarity.
You're welcome. Mr. Abu, do you currently buy package 2 of your products?
Yeah, they buy one. So
Just package 2.
package one is 26,000.
So all you have to do is just find a middle ground. So I think a middle ground there would be around 36,000. So just say a price prior cash on delivery plus free delivery for orders. Let's say for instance, you can just say cash on delivery, right? Plus free delivery for orders above, you just put 35,000 naira there, basically. You get, and just let it be basically. And you see what happens. The first thing you notice is this: people will just start buying 2 more, and then some people buy 1. Those people that buy 1 most times, they will either call you or they'll text you on WhatsApp and say, "Hey, I'm buying 1. How much is delivery fee?" And then just answer it.
So one thing I will just say, you just have to make a amount of deposit before we get to the device.
Yeah. Like I said, don't forget, you can always deliver products to people when they don't make deposits. But it's just that it's a better angle to tell people to pay deposits because some would pay, most might not pay. Okay? On level of trust.
Thank you very much.
Okay. There's a question in the chat that says, will the first order still have free delivery options? In retrospect, based on what I know right now, it still has, but you never say it has. You always say that it has on the, you always say you are paying for that delivery on the phone. Does that make sense? So basically, I'm talking to Okonkwo right now. Basically, you don't say it has, on your page, it doesn't have free delivery, all those things, it doesn't have anymore. However, when you get to the other side, when you get to the phone and you're like, oh, if I'm not buying, if I want to buy just 1, I'm still paying normal price, right? So how much is delivery to my state? Then you can actually say, okay, because you are in Enugu, delivery is this amount. Because you are in Abia, delivery is this amount. Because you are in Sokoto, delivery is this amount. You tell them the amount, basically, and they will now say, it's too much. Oh. Yeah, okay. So what do you want to do? Of course, nobody plans for spending extra, which is why most people have abandoned carts on normal website, because when they see delivery cost, they run away. And you're like, okay, cool. So what do you want us to do right now? Because we're currently running a promo, but it's only for serious people. And they're like, oh, really? What's the promo? Okay, promo is this. If a customer is willing to show that they are serious by making a deposit, we can cover your delivery because we have some delivery people around your area. And they will say, oh, so really? So how much is the deposit? And you tell them, this free delivery is ending. You give a specific date. It's ending on this particular date so that they can take action, because urgency is very important. If you don't give them urgency, trust me, they'll tell you they'll come back later and they'll ask you for the free delivery later.